Hi, all you guys. This is Sappho having her piece of cake with me. I'm having my coffee and my banana, coconut, poppy seed, lemon, delicious piece of cake I baked the other day. And a sip of the coffee. My idea was today to make a little video of me working some of the equipment around this house. I'm not going to. I'm going to show you me drinking coffee, having cake, and on the table there's a lot of moss. It's just lied out there for drying. It's not going to dry because the rain is going to come now. But the reason for not working on any of the equipment or showing you that I work on any of it is that my back is not feeling very well. Now, so instead of whimpering about that, I'm going to send a thank you to a woman who has meant a lot to me. Backstory is that when I was a kid, and you can still see that I'm not the very most feminine of all women, and I certainly wasn't the most girly of all girls. When I was younger, I was what you would in English call a tomboy. Played football, handball, tennis, table tennis, all kinds of sports involving a ball and a team and scoring goals or points. I looked to the other girls that were doing gymnastics and stuff, and I thought, how weird is that? That's really strange to me. Why are they doing all these movements for absolutely no purpose? I didn't know anything about posture. I just had a bad posture, and I do know that I had that already as a child, because when I was 10 I was at a handball game watching it, and I remember walking through our gym where all the chairs were on the right side and the game was going on there, and I was walking here, and I was walking by a woman. I thought she was a teacher or a coach or something. I don't really remember that. But as I was walking by, and I remember wearing my green parka, so it must have been winter, and she just said to me when I walked by, Malene, straighten up your back. I said, what? What are you talking about? Get that back straight up. I can't. What do you mean? So obviously I've been going like this. Your backbone is supposed to go out a little bit up at your shoulders and then in and out again at your butt. So it has to make kind of this S shape. Mine never did. It made a C. So I tucked my bottom in under me and I let my shoulders slump. I guess I didn't want to really be in the world as a girl and as growing my young female figures. I didn't want that. So I've been slouched down a little bit like that. And only playing football, handball, we were never taught anything about correct posture or anything. We just taught to score goals, and I was pretty good at that. So I didn't mind. But later on in my life, I had back problems all the time, and you can just have a look down to the ground. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna turn the camera around. My feet were always like this, walking like that, outwards. And as an adult, I've had back problems, especially my lower back. Hexenschuss, it's called in German, when your back just locks. And it's so painful, and you can't do shit for 3 days. You can just lie on the floor, on a flat floor, with your legs up in a 90-degree angle and lie like that for 10 minutes and that helps a little bit. And then you can have painkillers, and you can't even reach out to grab a cup or anything. It just hurts to move in any way. And then I've had that a few times, and I just thought it came from overlifting or from doing wrong movements and stuff. So I just lived with it. And right now I'm having that. And I know why. And it's not for lifting. It is a little bit for sawing. When I do my hand sawing, it's a one-sided movement. I've been shoveling a bit. That also helps, these from one side to the other movements. But the main reason is that I slouch over when I sit in my comfy chair in the evening. And I sit way too much, and I watch YouTube videos. That's a good activity, and you should do that, especially my channel. But it's not very good for your back to sit like that. And the woman that I owe a lot of thanks is a woman on Bornholm that I got to know. What is it? It must be 12 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. And she met us and always tried to make us come to her yoga classes. She's a yoga instructor. And I thought, yoga? That's as stupid as gymnastics. And so why would you want to do that? Why would you want to sit with your legs crossed? I didn't know shit. But luckily I was at a place in my life where I thought, well, I got to get to meet new people, and I have to expand my horizons a bit and learn new stuff and get to know new people and have new interests. So she said, but you can come for 1 or 2 sessions just to test it out, see if it's anything for you. And we did. I did. And as doing the exercises, I think we were about 12 people at each class, spread out in her wonderful home. She'd built a wonderful, wonderful room for yoga, and doing exercises. And she taught me, Namaste, Solvej. She's just the best instructor ever. She taught me to focus on my feet, on my toes. And especially what she did. She's very inclusive and very patient instructor. And she never really did correct people, only if they were doing something that would be harmful to them, as how your body should move. So almost always when we were doing the exercises, she would go, Malene, parallel feet. And I thought, what are you talking about? You have to have parallel feet because that's the natural way that your body is supposed to be. So, no, it's not. No, it's not. It hurts. You can't have parallel feet. That's unnatural. That hurts. And little did I know that it was actually natural to have your feet pointing in the same direction and not out as a V, but being parallel. I learned that from Solvej, and I learned a very, very good exercise. I learned a lot of good exercises. I went there for 2 years, and no surprise, I stayed on. I kept on going there, and I learned so much, and I'm using it so much. But the last year or so, I've stopped doing my yoga exercises in the morning, and that's stupid. I have to do that because I'm paying the price now. My back hurts. Not that it's locked up. It's not. But it's sending the warning signs. It's sending me little So what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Chewing a little stick? Are you chewing a little stick? Yeah, it's okay. So I have to listen. I have to listen to my back. I have to go in and do my exercises and not work on any machinery or saw anymore today. So I'm sorry, this is a sit down video. It's a coffee video. So cheers to you. Have your coffee out there. And then I'm going to go in and make my rolling exercises. Now, all that it is to stand up, be aware of your feet, roll down, and feel every little link in your vertebrae as you go down as slow as you can, and stay down there and roll up again. And stretch out. Vertebrae for vertebrae for vertebrae. And if you do that for 5 minutes every morning, you won't have back pain. And I don't know why I don't do it. Because I'm lazy. Because I don't know. I don't always want the best for myself, I guess. Hey, what? What? Is it because I have to play with you? Really? Bring the stick here. Bring it here. Come. No, come. Bring the stick. Bring the stick and shut up. You're a very noisy dog. Yeah. Put it down. Put it down. I can't throw it when it's in your mouth. That would be stupid. Yeah. And back off. Yes. Good dog. Oh, for sake. Oh, I'm sorry. Sit. Blue. Go. Yeah, you go play. Go play. I'm not throwing it anymore. Go. Not throwing it any longer than that. So, roll your back down, vertebrae for vertebrae, and roll it back up. And do that a couple of times each morning, and your lower back will thank you. And keep those feet parallel. And don't sit like a C and slump over in your chair for hours every day. And I do that in the evening, watching YouTubes and playing solitaire on my old laptop. And I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop doing it because it's not good for me, mentally or physically. So that was the explanation to why I'm not showing you any of my wonderful machinery today. It will come. I'll get my back fixed up again, but today I'm not gonna provoke it any more than I have. So I'm just gonna relax a bit. I've been taking walks, and I will do my yoga exercises. And I'm gonna send my love to Solvej. Namaste, Solvej, for teaching me to have a natural posture. That's all it takes. So yeah, grateful to her, thinking about her, drinking my coffee, eating my banana cake, and thinking about all of you watching. That if you like this content, or if you have any ideas to what other content I should make, please drop a like. Please write it in the comments. If there's anything you want me to address in these videos, then I will try to make videos that could interest you. So with a little picture of a better face than mine, I will I will thank you for this time, because she is cuter to look at than I am. I know she is, and more fun. And with that, I will thank you for watching. Thanks for this time, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye, everyone.